Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. So guys, before we go on to Foodie Beauty, I quickly want to talk about Amber and Emily. So the other day, Amber revealed that Emily, Amber revealed that they have parted ways. Basically, Emily kicked Amber out, and am I the only one that's in shock? Because for Amber, Emily slash Tommy was perfect. Emily is a professional nurse that has seen it all. And she's a feeder, so she has no problem with Amber's body. So how did Amber mess this up? Was Amberlynn a terrible house guest? We all know that Emily's a nurse. She may work very long hours, 11, 12, 13-hour shifts. What if Amberlynn was dirty? What if she was a terrible house guest? What if Emily came home to dog poo on the floor, dirty litter boxes, and dirty dishes in the sink and said, I can't do this anymore? I don't think she was looking after the pets like she should have. And remember, not only does she have to deal with her pets, but Emily's pets as well. It must have been bad if Emily kicked her out 3 weeks before Christmas. Emily could have said, Amber, we'll stay together over the holidays, we'll celebrate Christmas, we'll celebrate your birthday, we'll celebrate New Year's, and I'll drive you back in January. Emily was like, to quote Orko, hell to the MFing no. You're packing your stuff and I'm driving you back to your mother today. Start packing your jewellery. Let's go. Yalla. Emily was just ready. She was just ready to send her back to her mother, and I'm shocked. It's only been 2 months. I thought their relationship was going to last longer than wifey, which was like 2 years. So I'm totally shocked that Emily gave up on Amber so quickly. To Amber, was it worth all the trauma that you put your animals through to then get dumped in 2 months? I honestly don't think Amberlynn let her cat out on purpose. A lot of people have been saying that, but I don't think she'd be that cruel. Amberlynn has the money to stay in Wisconsin to look for Rarity, but hasn't because she's too selfish. So now she's supposedly back in Oklahoma, when really she could have got a hotel and stayed in Wisconsin for a couple of months just to see if Rarity would come back. I'm also shocked that Emily didn't let her stay over the holidays. I wish I was a fly on the wall so I could see the straw that broke the camel's back, because Emily doesn't want to deal with Amberlynn for another day. So much so that she rented a van, decided to drive Amberlynn 19 hours back to Oklahoma because she refuses to deal with Amber anymore. And I'm stunned. But I can't imagine what it's like as a nurse to work super long hours, work with difficult patients, have to come home and deal with wiping Amberlynn and, soothing her ego and, making sure that she's not jealous. And, it must have been difficult. It was enough to dump her. It was enough to dump her back to Oklahoma. So I'm genuinely shocked that it didn't last longer. I thought Emily would definitely be around for a very long time. Maybe she'll start a channel of her own. Who knows? Let me know what you think happened between Emily and Amber in the comments. Secondly, I was watching a Mr. Snowflake reaction, and he asked, why does Amberlynn wear her trousers so long and she doesn't turn up her black trousers? My theory is that Amberlynn wears really baggy trousers that go under her toes and under her heels because she doesn't wear socks. So the long trousers cover her toes and the heel of her feet, and she uses her black trousers as socks. Amberlynn's feet are dirty most of the time, and that's why she gets so, because they cover like her toes and the heel of her feet, but there's the sole of her feet which is always dirty. So her feet are dirty all the time, and her feet are infected. And that's why, in my opinion, that's why she gets cellulitis all the time, because her feet are always dirty and they're always infected and she doesn't clean them. You'll also see in that video where she was doing exercise and walking up and down the stairs, there were no, and this is the apartment stairs in Kentucky, and people go up and down those stairs all the time, and she wore no socks. Like, her feet are dirty, and that's why she keeps on getting there are cracks in her feet because she's not cleaning her feet, and the dirt is infecting her feet. She's probably got athlete's feet as well, athlete's foot, where there are cracks in the feet, and she's not cleaning her feet either. So that's why she's always getting cellulitis, in my opinion. Okay, guys, let's talk about Foodie Beauty feeling manipulated, used, and violated by the men of low-cow life.
Then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect this to happen. But something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it just like smacked me in the face when she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and like making fun of it. And like, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. When I went on the show, they asked me, like Keem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And it's like, he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. Hi, Teardrop. It's so good to see you. I'm explaining about, like, something that I heard today just, like, smacked me in the face, like, with reality, like, and I'm going to get into it because I have a lot to say. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment value of it. And because of my past, like 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So, for example, like, back to the story, I'm all over the place. Because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Probably from them too. So I said yes. I said, yeah, go ahead, look at it. I don't think I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So they looked at the picture. It was a picture of my nether region from my OnlyFans, and they basically, like, passed it between Keem and Wings. And then that loudmouth Tina, they were all making fun of it as if, like, if we saw them naked, we wouldn't be gagging. But anyways, so I realized whenever Grace said that, like, how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like I felt violated in a bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago, that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again. You know? So I just feel really gross. I feel dirty and I feel just mad at myself that in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care enough about myself. I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day. So of course I let others hurt me. I don't care. A log cow still has feelings, Andre Marie. I'm still a woman. Okay? Like, and honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way. Especially a woman wearing a hijab. And you know, the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just, like, basically, you know, kind of glossed over it, because I think if he really listened to everything, he would just, he was mad enough.
I doubt that, guys. Salah's never given a fuck. But in case you didn't see it, let's take a trip down Locale Live memory lane to see her actual reaction in real time when the guys asked to see her nudes. Let's take a look.
Hey, Foodie, don't you get back at those haters though? Didn't you like dox one or two of them?
Yeah, she sure did.
I didn't dox anybody.
Oh, yes, you did.
Show did. Go ahead, cutie. Talk about it.
You did, honey. Yes, you did. It's already known, honey.
Yeah, I saw it too. You definitely.
Somebody just texted me the picture. Okay.
You gotta hear it.
No way.
Look at how proud she is that somebody just got her pussy picture. Look at that. Salah. Actually, I'm going to capture it for you. Look at the smile on her face when somebody was sent the pussy picture, Salah. That is your woman. That is your wife. That is your I just found God with the biggest smile on her face because they just seen her OnlyFans pictures. I love that for you the most. I really do.
Like Yaba said, this is all about male attention, and she loved every second of this. Don't pay attention to the Emmy Award winning I feel so violated and I feel so manipulative act, because that's all it is, a sociopathic, self-centered act. Also, if Foodie felt so violated by the guys, why was she in the Locale Live less than 12 hours ago? Foodie, isn't this you? In the chat. And you're still a paying member. You're still talking to Boogie. Still talking to Wings of Redemption. If you still feel so violated and so manipulated, why are you still talking to the guys that made fun of you? Chantal, as a married woman, pretty much a newlywed at that, why are you still flirting with these men? Why are you still engaging with these men? Why are you still having emotional attachments to these men if they're so toxic? Why are you still paying these men if you don't like them? Maybe you're having Nader flashbacks when you're with Boogie. Who knows? Okay guys, that's the end of the video. If you're still here, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been a long one. See you in the next one.